Hello, Kula here. Hope you guys are having a great day. For this video, I wanted to share with you guys an order I recently placed with Aromaleigh Cosmetics. They are an independent makeup company. This is my second time ordering from them. They are one of the oldest independent makeup companies, I believe, that are still like in operation or something. They started in 1998. I'm sure there's other companies that are as old or older, but I think Aromaleigh is one of them that kind of made the jump to the internet, has been around for a really, really long time, and they make really, really great products. All the other eyeshadows I purchased from them I love. They have amazing formulas, the colors are beautiful, and they make a lot of collections based on things like mythology. There's some based on TV shows, there's some based on movies. The collection they just came out with, they're based on pictures that the Hubble telescope took of different galaxies, which is really, really cool. I'm trying something new with my lighting, so hopefully this doesn't look too weird. I won't know until like I upload it and look at it. And my upstairs neighbor is home, so if you hear creaky floors, that is why you hear them. So let's just get right on into this here. This is like my third time trying to film this and just hasn't been working out, so I'm hopefully this time works out. With your orders from Aromaleigh Cosmetics, you do get free samples. I got 4 of them this time, which are these guys right here. I did not write down the color descriptions from the website for these. A lot of Aromaleigh Cosmetics shadows and colors are very complex, so it definitely helps to have like their written color description of them. So these are going to be a little non-descriptive descriptions, but I do have everything all pre-swatched here. So we'll start with this one. This is Elizabetta, not too sure how to say this. It is this one right here. It's just a really pretty, super shimmery kind of taupe mauve brownie kind of color. See, I really need the color description, but it's super, super duper pretty. These are also all dry swatches over bare unprimed skin. You can really up the pigmentation and the sparkle of these products by either foiling them with a mixing medium or by using them over primer. This next one here is Telesilla. Do not know how to say that one either. That's the one downside of a lot of Aromaleigh Cosmetics like color names, is that they're based on like Greek or Roman or mythology and things like that, and they're not always the easiest to pronounce. But this is just a really pretty like sterling, super sparkling silver kind of color. It is just, it's really metallic and really gorgeous. Like that's just bare unprimed skin, just totally dry, just a really quick swipe, super duper pretty. This next one is Nico. This is from the Pure Eyes collection, so I think this is just a regular everyday color. There are some colors that aren't part of like regular lines. There are colors that are just there all the time. There are a lot of limited edition lines, but there's also a lot of shades that are permanent to the collections. This is it right here. It's just a really pretty, not lemon yellow, but like a buttercup kind of yellow. And this is not quite as shimmery. It's not a matte. There is shimmer to it, but there's not like glitter in it. It's definitely a unique color in my collection, so a really nice sample to get. And then finally I got a sample of the Kraken, which is this guy right here. This is a very Kraken-y color. It's very blackwater, murky. Very good. On to the colors that I actually purchased. I got 3 colors. I got 1 blush and I got 2 eyeshadows. The blush is kind of the reason why I made this purchase. I was just kind of browsing around and looking at the colors of the month, because I think it's always fun to have like special colors you can only purchase for the month. And for the month of April, they had a collection called the Leshy collection. And the Leshy, which I'm hopefully pronouncing correctly, I don't know if I am, it is a male woodland spirit. He is green, he can change his size, he wears 1 red sock, I guess, and his blood is blue. So Aromaleigh was inspired to make a blush that was blue, and it's called Blue Blood because that makes sense. And it is a blue blush with green iridescence. And what I really like, in a lot of these collections, you can get deluxe sample sizes, so they come in the jars like this. The full-size blushes I think are like 9 or 10. This sample size was 7. It's a little bit smaller, but it did come with the limited edition artwork on it, which is really, really cool. It looks kind of like the Green Man from like pagan mythology, which is kind of awesome. And then the 2 shadows I did order. I got deluxe sample sizes of these as well. You can't always get these sizes with the rest of the collections, which is kind of one thing I don't like about Aromaleigh, and I like more about Glamour Doll Eyes, is that Glamour Doll Eyes offers deluxe sample sizes of all their shadows, whereas Aromaleigh only does it for certain collections. I never will ever use a full size of an eyeshadow, so I much prefer paying less and getting these little guys in jars. I do purchase these sample baggies, which isn't that big of a deal. You do get a lot of product in the sample baggies. It's just I end up having to buy my own jars, and this is just easier because I'm lazy. Back on to Blue Blood. So this is why I placed this order, and it's just Really, really pretty. I actually did wear this out once. I wore this to work as kind of an experiment, and when I was wearing it, like I did it like on my cheeks, so it was an actual blush. And initially, like when I first would catch myself in the mirror, like it was kind of shocking. It was like, whoa, like what's on my face? That looks wrong. But the longer I would look in the mirror, the more normal it would look. There was mixed reviews on it at work. Some people thought it was really, really cool. Some people thought it was kind of like, maybe let's not do that again. One of my coworkers actually suggested using it more as kind of like an under cheek kind of thing, so almost like a contour. So she suggested doing it like, you know, like in my cheekbone hollows, and then kind of here in my temples, and then like bringing it through my eyes to kind of go along with that like skeletal look. I thought that was a really cool way to use it. But it is a super pretty color. I'm pretty sure this is eye safe. I can probably look it up online to make sure it's eye safe, but if it's eye safe, I can definitely use it on my eyes. But this is it right here. This is a like really heavy swatch of it, and then this is it more blended out. And as you can see, like it's really cool because it kind of does look like you flush blue, like your blood is blue. And I was thinking, like, I have orange blush and red blush and pink blush and purple blush and brown blush, like why not blue blush? And while it is kind of shocking, like at first, like I said, the more you kind of look at it, the less shocking it gets. In the end, I actually ended up putting on some different blush on top of it, because one way you can wear really weird colored blush like this is to layer it. So you can use this as a layering color with like a blush that's maybe like too pink or something. You can layer it on top and get more of like a purpley kind of color, which is really cool. But I'm just really happy to have this in my collection. I'm not too sure your ability to purchase this after the end of April. The shop is closed right now because Aromaleigh is actually going to have their semi-annual sale starting May 1st, so I kind of put this video off a little bit too long, unfortunately. But I think like a lot of like the colors of the month, which is, I got another one from the Leshy collection up here, you can usually purchase those afterwards just for like that year or something like that. So hopefully this actually will stay part of the collection at least for a little while, so you'll be able to purchase, but it's super duper cool. And then the two colors I got another color from the Leshy collection. This is Changeling. This is a deluxe size sample. These don't have the artwork on the top like full sizes do, but again, like I just really, really like these jars. This is described as a shifty shade with a deep reddish base, with highlights that shift from blue to teal to aqua and sparks that change from green to gold to red, and it's just really, really pretty. I do really love these kind of reddish eyeshadows, especially with like blue eyes. I think they're really gorgeous. And it is right there on the top, so you can definitely see it's like a reddish brown, and there's a lot of shifting to it. You can really bring it out if you use this one foiled or over a primer, but these are just really quick swatches here. So that is Changeling. And then finally I got Incept Date. This is from the More Than Human collection, which is based on the movie Blade Runner, which is based on the book Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, a very, very good novel. This is a rich metallic copper sheen with vivid teal and blue iridescent sparks. And I went with this one because I really liked the color, I think it's called Thundernuts, from My Pretty Zombie, which was a brown shadow with blue sparks in it. I thought that'd be a really great way to wear a neutral and still kind of set off my blue eyes. This is it right here. There's a lot more color variance in like the blue than there was in Thundernuts, but I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. I'm gonna feel really silly if that's not what it's called. But it's a really pretty, like, super coppery color, which again, like that color alone is just gorgeous with blue eyes. And just that kind of extra blue iridescence will really help set off the color. So that was my mini haul from Aromaleigh Cosmetics, kind of sparked by their blue blush. Definitely happy to have this. Very unique. Definitely fun to give it a try. I might try it again doing kind of more of like the contour-y sculpture kind of look instead of a straight up blush. But I'm excited to play around with this some more, to use it with other blushes and kind of see what different layering kind of things I can do with it. And yeah, that is my Aromaleigh order from April. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.